Welcome to day 5 of our mains Samadhaan 75 days course. So today we'll be coming back to our paper 1, that is GS1. So the subtopic is again art forms. The question is, how has Indus Valley Civilization could influence Indian culture in its later history? So here, first of all, in intro, we need to give a timeline. That is, Indus Valley Civilization was one of the world's first civilizations that extended from 3300 to 1700, or you can write 3500 to 1500. It's up to you. Although the IVC collapsed around early 2nd millennium BC, many scholars believe that some of its cultural traditions were continued by the later peoples and kingdoms of India. So we are straight coming to the point. How the traditions influenced the Indian culture in the later period of the history. So we need to take one aspect of Indus Valley, and we need to explain how it affected in later time. One is ritual bathing. Ritual bathing was very famous in the Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro. It is one of the important aspects of IVC, and this tradition was incorporated into later Vedic and Hindu religions of India. Second, the Pasupati seal. The Pasupati seal excavated from IVC also indicate religious influences that later Indians possibly adopted. The seal depicted Proto-Shiva seated in a yogic posture. So this Proto-Shiva in later Hinduism was represented as God Shiva. Third point, structures discovered at the site of Kalibangan have been interpreted by some as being fire altars. Also, fire altars were found at Lothal, which was used by the Aryans at a much later stage. You can write example in Sulba Sutras of Vedic age by Bodhayana. Next, unfortunately, due to absence of deciphered script, it is impossible to confirm how much religious influence the Harappans had on later Indian religions. We also need to give a point, because the script was not deciphered, so we can't exactly confirm how much religious influence the Harappans had on later Indian religions. The Harappans were the first people to develop writing on the Indian subcontinent. Archaeologists have discovered more than 4,200 inscribed objects in the IVC. Some scholars have attempted to link the later Sanskrit language or Dravidian languages to the undeciphered Indus script. See, here some scholars have told this. We can't confirm this fact, but because it's a mains question, it's an analysis kind of question, we can mention this point. Because they attempted to link the Sanskrit language with the Indus script. It is not confirmed. That's why I have used the word some scholars. We can say that it was the first written language on the subcontinent and may have influenced the concept of later writing in India. So because it was the first written language, we do not know the script yet, but yes, it was the first written language, so maybe it influenced the concept of later writing in India. Next point, the Harappans had agriculture, including animal husbandry, hunting, fishing as its subsistence base, which helped on its rise. And agriculture also became very famous in modern times. So this practice of agriculture continued in further civilization during ancient, medieval and modern times. One more point also we can add about animism. In IVC, animism means nature worship. For example, worshipping trees. So this concept of animism, that is worship of trees, eventually came under the worship of sacred groups. So sacred groups also is a very important part of in modern times, we can say in Hinduism. So this point also, another point also we can add. So to conclude, the IVC had profound influence on the other civilizations and can distinctively called as one of the world's true primary civilization. So this is the way you have to write a answer which will have different dimensions. Like we cannot repeat points here. The points should be different from each other. So we have started our mains Samadhaan batch where I'll be giving questions and evaluating answers in strict word limit of all the subjects GS 1, 2, 3, 4. Any extra information for enrichment is needed, I'll be providing, and you need to talk with me like what to write, what not to write, and the evaluation will be done the same day. Okay, thank you.